Hey, welcome to Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. This is a bow hunting RadNek, and this is the very first episode of the 2019 season. And I can't wait to get this season rolling. Last year, 2018, was my best season yet. And so I actually tagged out by December 1st. I was tagged out. In fact, I shot this buck right here, shot him in November. And I'm waiting to get him mounted because you know how that goes. You never have enough money, so I'm trying to pay some bills off right now. But anyways, I shot this buck over here. I shot him December 1st, and I snort wheezed this buck in. This buck here I shot at 52 yards. You'll want to see that. That one's an exciting hunt. That's in last season's hunts. And then this buck over here, shot him, snort wheezed that buck in after he just didn't ignore my decoy, but saw it, walked by it, went to a doe at a feeder, and then I actually snort wheezed him in from about 100 yards out or so. So you got to watch that hunt too on last season's episodes. But anyways, we're excited about this year's season. As always, in the springtime, I usually do some kind of reviews of some of the stuff that I use, some of the hunting equipment. And so on this very first episode, we're going to start this off with a review of the PSE mini burner. In fact, I got it right over here on the wall. I bought this bow for my wife because my wife has never been into shooting a bow up to this point. I don't know if I'll ever get her into bow hunting. We'll see what happens. But that's up to her. I don't force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. So, but she actually wanted a bow this year, so she has trouble pulling back a lot of poundage. So what I ended up having to do is buy this this youth bow. It's called PSE Mini Burner. There it is right there. PSE Mini Burner. Nice little bow. She actually has a pretty short draw length, so we were able to we actually bought this at Cabela's, but when we were there, we were actually put this on the very last peg. And so she can shoot it fine. She'll grow out of it pretty quick. I think if we keep shooting, she's been liking the shooting so far. So once she grows out of this, I'll wait for my grandkids to come up and I'll use this for my grandkids. So we're excited about grandkids maybe coming up because my daughter just got married this last year to an awesome guy. So we're excited about that too, about grandkids coming along. But anyway, this is a PSE mini burner, and we will do a thorough review of that today. We're even going to do a speed test on this baby. She's got it set at 26 pounds right now. I'm going to try to get her up to 30 pounds and start pulling that because she's been shooting 26 pounds for a while. We're going to try to get her up to 30 pounds, and then we'll do a speed test on that 30-pound bow. So let's go. Let's get her done.
For the Lord is God, and He created the heavens and earth, and put everything in place. I am the Lord, He says, and there is no other. Let all the world look to me for salvation, for I am God, there is no other.
All right, we're in the backyard here. We're going to be shooting this PSE mini burner. Now, just so you know, this is the PSE mini burner RTS package. Okay, that's what we bought. It's $200 is what we paid for it plus tax here in Texas. But just to let you know what it comes with, the package itself comes with the bare bow. The bare bow itself weighs 2.7 pounds, so it's a really light bow. It also comes with the rest. This is one of those, looks like those brush container, full container rests here. You can kind of see it If I can get close enough and make sure I get it in the right spot. There we go. In the past, I really haven't liked these kind of rests. I'll eventually get her a fall away rest. But this actually works great with this bow. I've just always had problems with the vanes getting messed up shooting them through this thing, but it hasn't seemed to mess her vanes up. She's been shooting these arrows for a while, but so this actually works pretty good on this bow, probably because the poundage isn't that high. It comes with this 3-pin sight, decent sight. You're not going to need anything more than a 3-pin sight on this. Of course, on my PSE Evolve, I practice 80 yards. Half of my shots are practiced at 80 yards, so I have 7 pins. You're not going to need a 7-pin on this because you're not going to be shooting this bow probably more than 30 yards or so, I would assume, unless you're daring. So it comes with the sight, comes with the quiver. It's a 5-arrow quiver, nice quiver. It works good. It's got a little clip on here, holds it on there. Also comes with 3 arrows, 3 carbon arrows. I just kind of toss those in the trash because those things don't fit the other arrows I have, so I just fixed her up a few arrows that I have from Bass Pro that I haven't been using. And then it comes with the stabilizer. I believe this is about a 6 or 7-inch stabilizer, 6-inch stabilizer actually. And it's pretty nice stabilizer. Has some dampening on it. It's just made of rubber, and looks like rubber and a bolt, probably. But I mean, it works fine for this bow. Works great. It also comes with the wrist sling, and I believe that's it. We had the sight put in, and we also put in the D-loop for her, and she's shooting a front finger release or a strap release, and you'll see that in a moment. So that's what comes with the bow. Just some other things here. The draw weight. The specs on it say the draw weight goes all the way down to 5 pounds. Now, we haven't had this bow down to 5 pounds. We've had it down to about 20 pounds. Right now, it's set on about 31 pounds. She was shooting about 29 pounds. I thought it was on 26, but it actually is on 29. I just checked it on my bow weight checker. So, and I put it up to about 31 pounds, so that's what she's shooting right now. That's what we'll do a speed test at the end here with. And then axle is 26 inches. Draw length is 16 inches to 26 and a half. So, and this works fine for her. It's eventually, I say in the introduction that she's going to grow out of this bow. Not really, she's not going to grow out of it, but she's going to probably get tired of shooting this bow because it is a youth bow, and want a little better bow once she gets proficient at using this. But it is a great starter bow. There is a lot of flexibility in this bow, as you can see, from all the way from 5 pounds to 40 pounds. I mean, at 40 pounds you can kill a deer, but you better be close and you better not hit any bone. So But I believe this thing could kill a deer if you had it pumped up to 40 pounds and that deer was about 10 yards or so. So you could probably actually hunt with this bow. But again, it's going to have to be pumped up all the way. I believe that's it. Brace height from this point to here, 6 and 5/8 is what that is. That helps the bow be a little bit more forgiving. But it's a pretty easy bow to pull back, set it on whatever your son or your daughter or your grandkids want. But it is a youth bow, but works really well for a beginner as well if they have a short draw length. So let's get to shooting. My wife's going to step up here and shoot, so let's go. All right, my lovely, beautiful, gorgeous wife of how many years now? 29 years? Mm-hmm. 29 years is going to demonstrate this bow for you. She's going to shoot 3, we'll let her shoot 3 arrows, and then we will do a speed test. And then I'll give you my opinion, and maybe she'll give you her opinion too. So take it away, dear. Boom. Almost a bullseye. We're shooting at about 10 yards. And this is her first compound bow, so she's doing pretty well with it. All right, there's the demonstration. What'd you think of it, dear? How's the bow feel for?
It feels good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Yeah, she's already told me that several times. So, but I think we're happy with this. Again, this is a bow that is built for a youth. But again, for a beginner adult, if they got a short enough draw length, it would be a good choice. I think the PSE mini burner. All right, so let's do a quick speed test and we'll wrap this up. All right, for this speed test, we're going to do a speed test at 31 pounds, what it's set on now for my wife. Then I'm going to crank these bolts all the way down. I'll see how much poundage is on it, and then we'll do a speed test at the bolt with the bolts set all the way in, which is supposed to be 40 pounds. But I'll give you that in a minute. So first, the 30 pound test. So here we go. Shoot 3 arrows. Hopefully I can hit this right. I can't really see get my eyes down there far enough. That one was a little high, right in the fence. I was eyeballing it. We're at 151 on that one. I'm gonna have to hold it down a little bit. $152. Let's try a third arrow. $151. All right, so we're looking like we got a 151 for the 31 pounds. Let's crank it up to 40 and see what happens. Here we go at 40 pounds. This actually will crank up to 41 pounds. I got the bolts set all the way in. And also, just so you know, one turn on the bolt equals to about 3.3 pounds. So I had to take this in 3 turns to get up to 10 pounds. So that's just for your FYI. Here we go. 175. That got the weight up quite a bit more. 175 feet a second. I think that would probably kill a deer, but you'd have to be pretty close. Oh, by the way, the grain weight on these arrows is 394 grains. I just checked that on my weight thing in there. Here we go. 173 on that one. That's pretty close to the bullseye. How's that for eyeballing it? Instinct shooting. That is 174. All right, so we look like we're right at about 174 on that. All right, we appreciate you watching the Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. Hope you enjoyed that little review of the PSE Mini Burner RTS package. Be sure and give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will get you any future videos that come out. Thanks for watching. This is the Bow Hunting RadNek.